What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Simic Mutate deck that made its way all the way to the top 1000 Mythic. That's right, Simic Mutate. It's coming back, and it's here to stay, and I'll tell you why. It's Scute Swarm. Have you ever mutated a creature onto Scute Swarm? If not, it's freaking awesome. Let me tell you right now, folks. So you mutate onto the Scute Swarm, you're at 6 lands, you play the land down, and then boom, whatever creatures, however many mutations you have on that Scute Swarm at that time, are going to be fully copied, which means if you have a Greathorn and a Parcelbeast and a Starrix copied onto the Scute Swarm, mutated onto the Scute Swarm, you play a land, you copy it, it's going to start out with 3 mutations on it, which means, you know, if you mutate onto it again, it will count as its 4th mutation as per a normal mutate. How many times can I say mutate in, 5 seconds? I don't know. Anyways, it's a really killer deck. It has some nice new cards with the Tangled Florahedron, which gives you a body, right, when you need it, and a land when you don't, which is really nice because we always find those mid to late games with mutate decks where you just don't have anything to mutate onto. Florahedron kind of answers that. Chainweb Aracnir has been showing up here, there, and everywhere in Standard. It's really good against the Rakdos midrange. It's really good against the Dimir Rogues. And I think there's, Orzhov and Mono White Aggro that's also using a lot of flying creatures nowadays. It's just a solid card. Gilded Goose, of course, is going to help you ramp up. Baby Godzilla is going to help you ramp down, if that makes sense. It's going to make your mutate creatures cost less. Also going to allow you to draw cards and discard them, so you essentially get more lootage out of your deck. Can find what you need, toss what you don't. Scavenging Ooze is because, well, there's a crap ton of decks dealing with graveyard stuff right now. The Rakdos midrange, Dimir Rogues, yada yada yada. Ooze sort of deals with those. Florahedron we went over. Sea Dasher Octopus is a nice way to mutate very cheaply, right? If you have the Godzillas down, the baby Godzillas, it only costs 1. It's flash, and you throw it on, your goose or whatever flying creature you may have. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy card draw. Scute Swarm, we've already sort of talked about it. You get to copy it a whole lot. It's really nice. It's sort of like a bomb, if you will. Migratory Greathorn, you're going to be mutating this onto the Scute Swarm. And of course, you're drawing lands every time you mutate onto it. And then that's making more Scute Swarms and so on and so forth, right? This is sort of like your key core combo army. Parcelbeast, 3 mana for this 2/4 creature. It's kind of nice because it allows you to draw a card whether it's a land or not. It does require you to tap and pay 1 mana, but that's not a very hefty cost. Dreamtail Heron, 4 mana for this card to mutate, gives you flying with that creature and allows you to draw cards, so it really adds some power to your deck. If you mutate this into the Scute Swarm and you start copying them, you have a whole bunch of 3/4 flyers, all evasive, very easy damage to your opponent's face. Pouncing Shore Shark, you love to see it, but it's not always super prevalent nowadays since Rakdos midrange is about. This actually is kind of terrible against them, but most other decks it's really good against because you get to bounce the creature, slow down your opponent's tempo, and you can do all this at flash speed. Starrix, we all know it, we all love it. 6 mana to mutate it. Pull X permanents, put them onto the battlefield. It does good stuff. Vivian has actually had this sort of revitalization since Omnat's gone and all that. Looking at the top of your library is super excellent, and these 3/3 green beasts, tell you what, having a reach counter against the Dimir Rogues, against, like I said, all those other flyer decks, really good. The -2 ability allows you to play your Starrix down and then get a Greathorn out of it as well. It really allows you to have gas even if you're not getting the full mutates down, if that makes sense. Anyways, last but not least, we have Illuna. Mutate it down, flying, trample, 6/6. Also pulls things out of your library. It's really good. It's really good. And then over here on the sideboard, we have more Chainwebs. As I said, they're a huge answer to a lot of decks. Soul God, because again, there's a ton of graveyard affiliate decks. Negate for all the control decks. Garruk's Harbinger for all the mono black control and just general mono black removal. It's very stressful right now. Wicked Wolf, again, for general removal, but also really good, and I'm almost arguing to put in 2 copies into your sideboard because it's really, really good against the board wipe decks, and you'll see what I mean as we get into the matches, as we do face off against one of those. And Wicked Wolf is one of those cards that really, really helps you out. Pouncing Shore Shark, if you are playing against a deck where Pouncing Shore Shark is good, it's really, really good, so you're going to want to throw all 3 copies in and let it ride. Elder Gargaroth is for those matchups where you actually don't want to be mutating down as much because maybe your opponent has a lot of instant speed removal, or maybe they have a lot of board wipes, right? Elder Gargaroth comes in, it has reach, so it's good against the flyers. It gives you extra creatures, it gives you life gain, it gives you card draw. Honestly, it adds a whole lot. And generally, you'll be taking out your Starrix and putting in these, right? Anyways, that's going to do it for the deck. It was a super fun deck to play. Hope y'all enjoyed the deck tech breakdown. As always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, if you're new here, hit that bell icon so you can get all the videos as soon as possible. Make sure you're checking the description for the Discord links in that first comment, of course, for all the extra links and all that good stuff. Be sure you're watching all the way to the end, and without further ado, let's hop into the match. Ananda Dev, not Amanda, but Ananda. I like it. We always play first. Never pass up on that situation there. You know, I see the Scute Swarm in the Auspicious Starrix. Call me greedy, but I'ma keep it. I'm a simple man with simple plans. I like to play big things, and I cannot lie. I think that's how the song goes. Any hoosers, we will be getting the Tangled Florahedron down as a creature. Maybe we can mutate this Parcelbeast down onto it. Maybe we get a Scute Swarm down. We'll see how they tap. They're tapping fully out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very tempted to get a Scute Swarm down while I know they don't have counter magic available. Is it better to go for the Parcelbeast though? Or do we go Scute Swarm, play land? I know we could play it later, but there's no guarantee that our Scute Swarm lives. So, you know, let's scoot it up. Oh man, I gotta quit. I really need like a bad pun counter for the stream, for the videos. Just needs to be in the top, maybe right corner. Honestly, somebody needs to start keeping track. But I feel like I would miss some of them, or I would think some of them were good, and y'all would be like, no chance. That was bad. It was very bad. It's okay though. So we have blue, we have green. Let's get another source of blue because we have double green already with the Florahedron and whatnot. Ooh, you like to see that. I like to see that. So this is at 6 lands, right? Yeah. So we could mutate this down onto the Scute Swarm. I feel like we play the land first though, because it's not going to copy the Scute Swarm regardless, right? Cost 6. Sorry, Starrix, you're not coming down like that, buddy. Now I'll say we buff the Scute Swarm. Hopefully they don't remove it here. Over. Oh, baby. It happened. This costs what, 1 mana? That's fine. Are we swinging in? Well, I say sure. Sure. With you and you and you. We'll leave the Parcelbeast back because I do want to activate its ability. But yeah, get in there with that 2 damage. Jeskai is actually a deck I'm semi-unfamiliar with. I know it's control and all that kind of stuff, but I haven't played against it a whole lot. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is very dangerous. Especially in the higher tiers, right? When people don't make as many mistakes and they're really on their A game, and generally if they're playing a deck in rank at that high rank, they like know it. So, you know, we'll figure it out though. We're learning, living and learning. Hey, little loosey goosey. Don't mind if I doozy. Another bad joke. I know. All right, so with this land, we can get down Illuna, right? Or we can get down Starrix. This gets 1, this gets 2. I think this is the better play. All right, let's do it. Hit me a land, Starrix. Give me something beautiful. Please don't counter my spell, Ananda. That'd be great. Awesome. 2 lands. Hey, oh no, that's a Chainweb. I thought the Chainweb was a forest. You'll have to excuse me, but we got the Fabled, which you know what that means, don't you? Of course you do. You're smart people. You are smart people. It's happening. And this is where this deck basically takes off, right? We're we're using and abusing Scute Swarm, which is one of, I do have to say so myself, the best feelings in the entire world. Alright, so we're swinging all in, of course, because they have, you know, a little 0-4 wall, and we have an army. Omen of the Sun. Okay, correction. They have a small brigade, we'll call it. Not an army for sure, though. Are they leaving one of the 1/1s? Interesting. Trading it? Leaving it? It's up to you, really. You got a world full of options. Alright. You know, I'm almost a little afraid to play the goose down, because what if they just board, you know, like a shatter? Shatter would really hurt my feelings right about now. Oh, please don't, Ananda. I know you just got people like to shatter some skies. Luca Coppercoat, that's a card I don't see very often, but I am happy to see it. Hey, Dream Trawler, that's cheeky. You know, I have a flyer too, though. And it's a flyer that can mutate. So, we do the obvious, right? We just slap you here on the original, the OG, if you will. Over and out, because they're both 6/6 bodies. Sure, put that card, put another Scute Swarm on the battlefield. Let's crank it up. And another, oh, yeah, don't mind if I do. I'd say this game is over, but you know, Ananda's still here playing, so let's enjoy the beautiful, beautiful game that we got going on here. We gotta keep the original, right? Gotta stick to the original. OG. Alright, well, this is gonna cost us this either which way, so I say we do it. Under. You gotta be careful building these kind of boards, though, I guess. Take action, sure. Let's put another Starrix down, because why the hell not? Oh my god. What have we done? I really hope they don't have a shatter. I mean, I have a few Starrix to swing in with this turn. I just feel like it may be a problem at some point in the future. We'll see. We'll see what it does. You know, I kind of want the Chainweb to stick back as a defender in case they don't take too well with the Dream Trawler. Should I even swing it with you little guys? I mean, come on. You're literally just going to be gaining them health. So we'll swing in with all the bigs. And yeah, I mean, that's lethal if they don't block. But they have the 0-4 wall, so probably going to block. Do they block with the Dream Trawler, though? That's the question, right? They do. My. What a nice surprise. So they're down to 11. Really hope they don't have board wipe. I don't know what else to say other than that, because my whole board, my board is filled. Shatter? I feel like they would surrender if they didn't just immediately see the shatter, so I feel like we're about to get shattered. That's an Omen. They're using Omen. They're looking for a shatter. They must have a land still, right? So if we see one on top, two to the bottom, and land? Oh, fuck. Good game. Good game. Oh, nice. On the edge of our seats, but they didn't have it. What a beautiful, beautiful time. So I think pouncing is good here. I think negates are really good here. Harbinger's not. Gargaroth is, because Gargaroth blocks it. We should really turn this way. Alright. Alright, so we know that they have the board wipes. We actually don't want... I don't know that we want... Well, yeah, I guess we still do. Still want the Scute Swarms, right? I want to cut back on the mutate a little bit. I'm sure y'all, well, how big is this? 3-4. Yeah, I want to cut back on the Mutate and the Scute Swarm, since they do have the board wipe, and we know they'll be playing more of it, right? They'll for sure be playing more of it. I mean, you're still good, because this, if we do get off and they have a bad start, that will allow us to win. We don't need to exile their graveyards. I mean, Wicked Wolf is pretty good because it does get around the board wipes. But what are we substituting? Maybe one of the Pouncing Shore Sharks. But man, Pouncing is really good. It does help us control their battlefield. Yikes! All right. So they'll probably have the Giant that destroys all non-giant creatures, right? And then Shatter. So we'll have to be looking out for Realm Cloaked and Shatter. Let's see, this is Chainweb. Okay, and then we have 4 mana, which we can get if we can get Tangled. I mean, it doesn't seem horrifying. Debating on whether or not I wanted to go ahead and get a Chainweb down. I think I do. I think we benefit from being quicker here. Now, they may have an Omen, or they may just have straight up removal, right? I suppose those are the two biggest downsides for us here. Is it better then for me to just keep the creature alive? I think so, actually. Tangled kicks us up to 3 mana. So if we can hit an untapped here, then we can hit the Dreamtail. We really need to hit 5 for Gargaroth. Gargaroth would be really nice. Yeah, so the Mutate stuff is nice if you're not trying to go all in, like if your opponent's playing Gruul or, you know, hell, even Rogues, things that don't have whole board wipes, but things with big old board wipes, you generally don't want to be, you know, exposing yourself, so to speak. Don't get me wrong, I want to play the Florahedron. But in the same manner, if I play that and then they wipe us, we have nothing left, right? Alright, let's send one of our Chainwebs forward. Let's see if they have the Omen of the Sun. Nope. Beautiful. We're at 4 mana. If I play the Florahedron, alright, fuck it. If we can hit the gas that we want, we'll be good. If not, we tried. Right? They're looking for board wipe, which means they don't have it. Hopefully we see both to the bottom. If we see one to the top, we're probably in trouble. We'll see. They need a land and board wipe. Hopefully they didn't have it, because I feel like otherwise this would be a pretty easy decision. One top, one bottom. Fuck me. Alright, let's see. Untap. Narset. Oh. Woo. So if they take out one of our Tangled, we're still at 4 mana. That's enough for a Dreamtail. Alright, nothing happened. Beautiful, beautiful. So are we just going for the Gargaroth Slam 2 to Narset? Or do we go for the Dreamtail that we can take out Narset? I feel like taking out Narset is pretty worthwhile. We could also go Migratory, buff our mana a little bit, still take out Narset. So would I rather have the Dreamtail or the Migratory, I guess is the question. I really want extra land that's more natural, I feel like. So we'll go for this, and we'll slap it on a Chainweb. Over. Additional green mana would be nice. So 1, 2, 3, That goes there. You get in here. We call it good. Alright, so we took out an R-set. We're up to 4 mana, so now if they board wipe us, we just need 1 more in order to start playing our other stuff, so that's nice. Not as dependent on the Florahedron. I don't know why I keep saying that wrong. Florahedron. Hedron? Hedron? Whatever. Glass Casket gonna take out our other Chainweb. That's smart, because that card has Escape. Now we can try to go big and mutate our Illuna onto our Migratory. Or we can try to go safe, play our Vivian. Or we can go for the Gargoyle. I think they still have 1 blue mana, so we have to be careful about counter magic, right? I think we go for the Illuna. Cool beans, it didn't proc anything. It's one of those things that I don't mind losing the most, if that makes sense. And pays out still really big. Oh, good. Good gracious. So they're definitely looking for board wipe. They may not actually find it this time, considering they didn't find it last time. I'd say the odds are, well, pretty well in their favor. Dream Trawler. Nope. They found a Dream Trawler. Alright, another land for us. Are we putting down Gargaroth, which gives us a defender against their Trawler? Or are we putting down the Dreamtails? I say we swing in first and foremost. You never know, they may go down to 2 and be like, I can bring this back, in which case we put down Gargaroth, force them into an awkward situation. That's what they're gonna do. Alright. Let's see, let's see. They are going to swing in. Alright, good game, never mind. GG, picking up our first victory with Simic Mutate. Actually going 2-0. Not too shabby. Pyromancer going to be our next foe. We will play first, as always. Oh, man, this is... So we just go Goose turn 1. You know, Goose turn 2. Boom. We're good, right? No, I can't keep this. Surely I can't. It's super greedy, too. Especially with a name like Pyromancer, you know they're playing mono red. Yikes. Alright. Can't keep it. That's greedy. That's too greedy. I'm sorry. I know. Everybody wanted me to, but I can't. We'll put the Illuna back. Just get down a Triome. We'll play a Goose next turn. We'll take it nice, easy, and slow. Well, not too slow. You know, the Parcelbeast will be good if they are mono red. We have a solid body, right? Rakdos, probably mid-range if I had to guess about it. 1 to the bottom. You love to see it. Alright, so Goose is definitely going down. And let's get down. I think we go ahead and hit the Fabled. Given we have 2 of them, you know, if we find a Scute Swarm, sure, cool, whatever. Alright, sure, cool, whatever. Let's go and grab some extra green mana. We know we enjoy the green mana. Migratory Greathorn. Alright, so what we're going to do here is play the Goose, play the land, mutate the parcel onto the Goose, right? Now we got a flying 2/4, flying Parcelbeast. Doesn't that sound like something that would carry Mel? Oh look, here comes the Parcelbeast, and it just whoop, drops off your Amazon Prime package. Right in the front yard. Any Hoosers? So I actually could play down Tangled Florahedron and then mutate Migratory Greathorn onto it, so we have 2 separate bodies, right? So I'm not having to lose everything if I decide to block the Bone Crusher. I could also just draw a card with Parcelbeast and then mutate onto it, but that doesn't seem very very good. I think we go for the Tangled Florahedron and we mutate the Greathorn onto it. We have double blue. Let's get some more green, because why not? It will cost us a food, but I think that's okay. Could have equally just played down Migratory, I suppose, but mutating it does draw another land, thins our deck. You know, I don't know. I'll go back and forth. There is value in almost everything you do in Magic. It's a matter of, is it the best value? That's what's always, you know, the tricky, finicky part. And there's no way of telling until, you know, later events unfold. So we do take the block here. We set that whole thing up so we could take the block, right? So do I want just one single creature? It's Rakdos. We know they have targeted removal, and it's just a migratory, so it's just drawn out lands. I don't think so. I think we actually play this down as the beast, right? No, what? Would you just go down there, you know, do your stuff quietly, peacefully? I actually want to save the Parcelbeast. I want to use that for some card draw. It sounds good. Well, shit, you know, that's pretty good. They got a Croxa coming at me. Oh, nice. All right, yeah, this one. But I say a lot of options here. Let's pick the one that allows us to draw the card. Yikes! So another migratory is not really what we wanted to see there. We could go ahead and tap the parcel. I actually kind of want to. We need a better draw than that. Fuck me. Okay. You know what, game? Said better draw. Better draw. Okay. Anyways, we'll mutate this onto the migratory. Hopefully we can thin our deck out enough of the land so that way we can actually hit some non-lands, right? Sounds like a decent idea. We still have the food over there we can munch on, chow down to gain some life. Now they are going to play the Croxa down here. They're going to kill probably the Parcelbeast. Let's be real. A lot of bad shit's about to happen basically for us. It's just something you gotta kind of expect when you're up against Rakdos midrange, and they bring out a terror of the peaks. Of all the things, a terror. I am terrified. What card is Baby Godzilla? Well, I don't have a Baby Godzilla. I think it's Poliwag Symbiote, Poliwag, something like that. Anyways, they destroyed the Baby Greathorn. That's curious because it didn't have reach, so it's not like it was going to block your terror. Parcel does have flying. I just feel like it's more of a target, you know? Easier to hit. Really, with these Greathorns though, we have drawn four Greathorns. All right, well, I can't accept that. That is what the experts say is unacceptable. Unacceptable. You know the real shitty thing about the terror and the Croxa, our Starrix is too tiny. Our Gargaroth is too tiny. Wow, this deck really counters my attack. Tell you what, let's just get down a creature. You know, another creature. So if our other one dies, we have another to replace it. We'll mutate the Starrix down onto it at our earliest convenience, and we'll hope for the best. We'll hope the Starrix just pulls out you know, the whole win. That's kind of what we're gonna need. All right, so yeah, okay. Parcelbeast? No, they're just that's a little weird, right? They're not going for the Croxa, or maybe they have another just 2-mana Croxa in hand. Okay, I see with the Scorching now what the plan was, but I'm still a little curious. They're swinging all in. This definitely hurts my face, my heart, my soul. We'll eat some food now. Gain the life, so I have peace of mind in the very least. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, let's do this one, shall we? Over and out. Let's not forget they do have a Croxa. They don't have enough cards to escape it. All this time I've been worried about a silly little Croxa that can't even hit the board. Isn't that silly? Isn't that just silly? We need you, buddy, to have reach. Yeah, so you can, you know, block that guy. Or dragon, really. Let's call it by its proper name. It's a dragon, okay? Let's not sell it short. Alright, I understand. You're a little angry. I hit some pretty good stuff with that Starrix. I would be too. You know, if I'm being honest, I would be pretty upset if I had my opponent on the cusp of death and they just this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt a lot. They're about to destroy my Starrix. Yikes, how do we get around this Terror of the Peaks Croxa combo? What is the best route for us, right? I mean, the chain webs will destroy the Terror, but it also requires us to, you know, get to our sideboard, so that's not really an option. Also requires the, let's do this. So we're about to take a hefty amount of damage here. Actually, yeah, take action. Parcelbeast is the next thing. Oh man, we're so fucked. I actually think we just lose this game, right? Because we can block here, but they're getting in. Yeah, that's a GG. That's a GG. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. All right, so you're definitely going in. You're going in. You're going in. Do we want to bounce their creatures? I mean, they have a freaking Terror of the Peaks. No, I don't want to bounce their creatures. Soul God is a hell yes. Elder sort of lands in the same spot, but it does gain us life, so that's kind of nice. So maybe cut down on these. Migratory, buddy. If you show up this game like you did the last game, not gonna lie, I'd be pretty fucking salty, bro. Alright, so what else we cutting here? Scute? I mean, Scute's actually really good against them because it gives us tons of blockers. Tons and tons of blockers. Alright, well, let's take out a Parcelbeast. Alright. Yeah, no to the pouncing. Yes, we want you out. Gargaroth. I do want some Gargaroth in here. I want some Gargaroth action. I'm sorry. Can you blame a guy? Can you blame me? Alright. Alright. Let's see. Play first. Oh, that's such a beautiful button to click. You know, I'm not thrilled about what I see before me. I'm actually a little scared because I don't want to mulligan it, but I don't want to keep it. You know what I mean? Alright, we gotta keep this. Because if I'm mulliganing it and I get a 2-land hand, I get a 1-land hand, I'm gonna be furious, right? I'm gonna be like irate. I'm like, damn, I just had some nice lands. I had to turn 2 play, I had to turn 3 play. Why didn't I just do my freaking stuff, you know? But it's okay. We got a Soul God. We're drawing more non-lands. I can rest easy and assured, thinking that I kept the right hand. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I get angry sometimes too and want a scorching dragonfire, little tiny plants that have done nothing wrong to me, but I understand your name is Pyromancer. You gotta hold true to that, right? Hence the Chandra, you know, little sleeve. Yikes. Can I say freaking fracking yikes? Wasn't expecting that one, ladies, gents. I'm sorry. Definitely should have played that. But whatever. I mean, now, later, what's it matter, I suppose, right? We'll leave it for the later, if at all possible. We only have land, so joke's on you, bro. Bro. They don't know that we have this island, so we need to discard the island they do know we have, so they don't know that we don't have anything. Yeah, you follow? Good, I was hoping I made that clear. Jeez. Can I get some bigger plays here? I would not be upset. I'm gonna be real honest with you, game. At least they can't escape the Croxa yet, so you know, big hype all around. But if they play a land, they can play Terror this turn, so that's annoying. They could also kill my Scute Swarm here with the Shatter Skull. That would really suck, right? Yeah, Shatter Skulls too. And it looks like that's what they're gonna do. 1 insect in my Scute Swarm are about to go bye-bye. Blood Chiefs. Oh, well, let's go ahead and activate the Fabled because we were, you know, hoping for that 6th land so we could copy Scute Swarm a few more times. We didn't hit it. It's okay. We'll put down another insect anyway. All right. That's my turn. Give me something good. That's the spice I like. You know, last game we had, oh, fuck me. All right. I'm gonna need a big play here, game, if you wouldn't mind being so kind. Giving me a Wicked Wolf. Dreamtail. You know? Not gonna complain. Not gonna complain. Over, for sure. We don't want that one body on top. That's crazy. Okay. For a second, I just thought that we almost had it. That we could almost come back. It's okay. It's okay. We'll power through this. We're gonna hit a Starrix, and it's gonna have the most lovely of draws you've ever seen. Not to be confused with the most lovely drawers you've ever seen. All right. What a bastard. What a bastard. All right. So, yeah, I mean, I think we just take that, honestly. It's not great, but Gilded Goose gives us the ability to heal 2 life, and granted, we're not eating the food quite yet. It does have the ability to do that, you know, so. Anyways, Vivian is really good stuff for us. I see that land on top. I'm not happy about it. Ladies, gents, I'm not happy. Whoa, Goose, where do you think you're going? Sit back, relax. You got a mission, and it's not to attack their face, right? So yeah, not happy about that land. Lands are not friends. Yo, you just got the answers, don't you? Pyromancer. Buddy. I'm sorry that the world has wronged you. You don't have to take it out on me. Oh man, this is so bad. This is so actually terrible for us. Should I start eating the food? Is it time? Is it time to hit the panic button? You know what? We'll do this, and this both prevents the food or prevents the damage, gives us 1 extra food, one last leg of life to live on. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're landlords. We're landlords. You know, sometimes in Magic, you gotta make rent. Those opponent sleeves are cool. Yeah, they were, I believe they were the reward for like core set 2019, right? For the Mastery Pass, if you got it all the way to 100. Oh, right, let's not forget, we need to gain some life here. Just enough to live though, you know what I mean? We don't need to be overindulgent eating all of the food. Never know when you may hit a Wicked Wolf, and that could just very well do it to the Terror of the Peaks. They're gonna go to the face. That makes sense. That makes sense. I only have so much life left to live. Wow, that is insane. Holy bananas. That is crazy, game. 18 cards, 11 of them are lands. Ooh. Well, I guess technically 10. Alright, oh, that's a GG. Not much we can do in that scenario, you know? You just...